Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Guys, the sound should now be working. Not for them. Let me get them sorted as well. There we go. All right, it's working. That's probably the quickest from stream start to mess up that we've had so far. But it's all good.
I think it's impressive.
Yeah, I'm let's go with impressive. That makes me feel better. Excellent. Welcome everyone to Hit Dice Heroes. Thank you so much for joining us. We are the aforementioned Hit Dice Heroes, and we are excited to be streaming some lovely D&D for you today. I am Alana, your Dungeon Master, and I'm joined by my wonderful players, who shall now introduce themselves, starting with Nico.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. I gotta clear the old throat.
Yep.
Hello. I am Nico. I play Hikari, the badass pallid elf. On occasion, badass. Mostly just an asshole, I feel like.
Sassy.
But yeah, I'm ready to get back into it. Let's go.
Woo, let's go. We are also joined, of course, by Kiralee.
Hello, I'm Kiralee. I play Geema, the Total Warlock. She's just really chill and cool. That's how no, that's not true. She's kind of silly. And I remember how to play her, and that's fine. And I'm not looking through the spell cards confused at all.
Awesome. Yeah, that's it. We're all confusedly looking through spell cards this morning. We are, of course, joined, I guess now I can say last but not least, by Maya.
Hello! My name's Maya. I play Solace, the halfling barbarian. And I don't have to look at spell cards, because I just hit shit with a hammer.
Very good.
It's valid.
I mean, it's still a very valid form.
It's a choice.
Existing.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I don't have to read a bunch of shit.
that is also
different than my real life.
Excellent. So firing on all cylinders this morning, gang. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
doing great.
A couple of announcements. The same ones as usual, so I'll get through them nice and quickly. Hey, follow us on our social medias. You can see when we are going to be live each time. You can keep up to date with what we are doing. I just learnt last night how to use IGTV on Instagram. I don't know why it took me so long. I just assumed it was like an influencer thing and I wouldn't be able to do it. But no, it's super easy. So I'm going to be uploading a lot more clips. Because it's such
that sounded like an ad for Instagram.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God, no.
It's super easy, guys. Get on board. Why are you all on IGTV?
It's cool, it's free, it's fun, but you should really go follow us because I will be posting more clips as we go along. And yeah, follow our Twitter because that is also our main source of communication generally for what we are doing. Maya, I have just noticed you have got swords hanging from your ears, and that is the coolest thing.
They're badass.
It's so cool.
I was like, oh, I can wear my new sword earrings. I will be honest though, sometimes they stab me in the collarbone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if like they get there and you lean forward all of a sudden? Like,
it hurts is what happens. But it's worth it to look this good.
Beauty,
It's
beauty
fashion.
is pain. Like, yeah. That's incredible.
It's so cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I was like a cat, almost like instantly distracted by the shiny.
That's
thing.
so valid.
Also, you should check out our other podcast. It is called the What the Sheep Podcast. If you are a fan of Critical Role, like we all met through Critical Role, you can go check out the What the Sheep Podcast. It is our Critical Role discussion, a podcast that we stream weekly on Nico's YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun. It's actually, it's a ton of fun. It's probably the most fun I have in a week. Just chatting about Critical Role in the most inane way possible. So yeah, it's a good time. You should also check out our Discord. There's a lot of our announcements are go check out our things. So you should go check out our Discord. It is a nice, fun, cool place for you to hang out, talk about D&D, and talk about our show. If you are interested in our show, please do that. Yes, Garth, on What the Sheep, we never jump ahead.
Never. I've
Never.
never done it.
Never. We also have some wonderful character art, which you would have seen before on our intro video and scrolling there on the side through our player cards. These were done by the wonderful Risei Arts. So our wonderful character artist, Risei Arts, go check them out on Instagram and on Twitter. They're an incredible artist, so good to work with. They have just opened up their commissions as well. So if you're looking for your very own Hit Dice Heroes is no, that's not cool. If you're looking for your own art in a similar style, go check out Risei. Really wonderful to work with. You should also go check out what Risei did for Kiralee, and you should also just go check out what Kiralee did.
Just in general.
Just in general, yeah. Specifically for the art, but there's also like 40 minutes of incredibly useful tips and tools for DMs. No, 100%. Guys, if you haven't seen it yet, you should go check out Kiralee's most recent video. It is a DM's guide to safety tools and how's it framed? It's safety tools and RPG tips? Is that right?
I don't know. It's like safety tools used in Critical Role.
That's it, yeah.
And yeah.
So it's
really, it's been a ride.
Really useful information of how to use safety tools if you're a DM, and good examples of how it is used in Critical Role. So if you want to use it as an example to see what it looks like, it's excellent. Thank you so much, Maya, for linking the video. It's really good, and Kiralee, it's so easy to watch. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's a 40-minute like video essay. I'll like watch it in parts, but it was just like, oof, this flows so well. I'm loving it. So good.
It was really scary to make, and then I was doing a thing with another podcast, D&D Doctorates, which I've done stuff with before, and obviously I do stuff here, and I was explaining to them how it was really scary. I'm like, I didn't know if people wanted to listen to my voice. You know, doing a voiceover was really weird, and then I stopped myself mid-sentence, and I'm like, although the realization that I've done this a lot and done that podcast a bit,
yeah,
and like what the sheet, I probably could have gotten over that if I had put those two things together and realized that I'm subjecting people to my voice at least once a week. But yeah, it was very exciting to do, and I think just really quickly in education we have this thing that's called the hidden curriculum, which is like the stuff that's not written in the curriculum. So like the things that aren't math and science, the things that are more like emotional intelligence and how to work in a team, and like the stuff that isn't like codified out. And that's one of the things in tabletop role-playing games that is like that. It's like lots of people will take it for granted. Lots of people will be like, yeah, of course you like, you know, give people a heads up about what's happening, etc., etc. But some people don't know because it's a hidden part of the tools of playing the game. Anyway, it was fun to make.
Yeah, no, it's a really worthwhile video. You should check it out, share it with your friends. Yeah, let's see. That's it for our announcements. So, I think that is it, unless there's any announcements from you guys.
My announcement is that Erika Ishii is talking to me right now on Twitter because I made a Shakespeare thing, and so I'm a little bit distracted.
We're gonna stop the stream, and we're just gonna pay attention to what Kiralee is doing on Twitter right now.
Erika Ishii, you say?
Yeah, I'm not functioning currently, but I will be functioning shortly, and I will close Twitter and focus.
Yes! Sorry, I just got excited.
Yeah, if we could possibly have been more distracted, this is it. That's awesome.
I'm so sorry.
No, that wasn't.
Why are you apologizing?
That's amazing.
Yeah, don't apologize, Kiralee.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I apologize if this is your first time watching Hit Dice Heroes.
I feel so bad. Okay.
No, this is what we're like all the time.
I'm closing it. I'm looking at Geema. I'm looking at your beautiful faces. I'm back. I apologize.
No worries whatsoever. Please don't ghost Erika Ishii though. Like, you can check. It's okay. You have permission to check in the middle of the game. If
Erika Ishii,
if she's messaging you, respond to Erika. Okay.
No, you are more important in this moment than Erika Ishii.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
shining
feel like
praise.
That's
Yeah.
giving us too much credit.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's like kind of
it's
fuel
correct.
me for like 3 months. Okay, so let's jump into chapter 18. Let's play some freaking D&D.
Let's do it.
Do it.
With a recap of last session. So, as I begin to read my one sentence of recap and then wing the rest of it. Welcome to my recap of session 17. Last session, we saw our halfling barbarian. Let's get some music going.
Oh yeah, I forgot my music.
Last session, we saw our halfling barbarian Solace take down the Furbolg knight Gerald and successfully win her steel match in the Impact Fighting Ring. Together, the party then took part in the Champions Challenge, a bout where they would test their mettle against these strong opponents. Swiping Paw, the Tabaxi monk, and Ro, the small halfling druid. Together they worked together and managed to capture the flags and reign victorious on the rock in the center of the Impact Fighting Tavern. Winning like a buttload of gold. You guys won a ton of gold. You also bet on
Yeah.
yourselves, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe we forgot to bet on yourselves, but you made a buttload of gold. It was really good.
We definitely bet on ourselves.
You definitely would have bet on yourselves. But following the fight, you were accosted by a kind of sleazy, strange gnome character who introduced themselves as Grosman, and this was, you assume, or you later came to learn, an associate of Vickers, the man you sought. Grosman, being their voice in this situation, invited you to the Fiend's Find Tavern, where you could put your strength to the test and fight in their fighting pit, and perhaps find some work if that is what you were interested in. Upon his departure, you spoke to Stella, the barkeep of the Impact Fighting Tavern, for a little while, and she expressed her concerns of your new acquaintance, but ultimately you guys left the Impact Fighting Tavern and went back to your beds. Went back to your inn. That makes more sense than went back to your beds. Went back to your inn. During the night, Oleg, our nature cleric, had visions of his past and his time with the Unexpectables and the friendships that he had formed in his time with the rest of the party before receiving a call to action from his god and this apparition of someone from his past. And then upon waking, that call to action physically appeared in the form of Chrysalais, the high matron of the... I forgot the name of my own temple. Oh god.
The temple.
The Temple of Evandra. I remember its name. The Temple of Evandra. And she came and asked Oleg if they would accompany her on her trip to Tosoa. And Oleg, being able to read the signs, accepted. And so last session we did say goodbye to Oleg and we said goodbye to our dear friend Phil. And that is pretty much where we left off. You guys have just said goodbye to Oleg. He's handed out some of his items, being, somewhat a few belongings to begin with. They shared what they had with you. And yeah, this is where you guys find yourself now. Probably a little dumbstruck, a little out of nowhere that this kind of happened. But yes, what would the Unexpectables like to do?
Wow.
Well, I guess we'll all be going our separate ways.
Yeah,
Thank you for
really
joining
nice.
us on Hit Dice Heroes. We're now ending the stream.
It's been really nice. No, but seriously, what do we... Okay.
Do you wanna... Geema, do you want a hug?
Yeah, I think I do.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go give her a really big hug. I'm gonna hop up on a chair
Oh,
so I can really get in there.
yeah.
I start crying.
Rub her shell. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes people go places and you can always see them again. You just have to know where to find them.
Oh yeah, he did. Did he tell us where he was going?
Yeah, we know where he's going.
Okay.
But it's okay to be sad too.
I'm pretty used to people leaving. That's okay.
Oh.
And then I glare at Hikari. I do these ones.
I don't notice. I'm just rubbing her on the back. It's okay.
I'm okay.
To people leaving. It's not
Me
easy.
too. What's up with that, you guys? Although
Yeah.
mine wasn't really on. Never mind. No one else is leaving. We're fine. We're gonna figure this out. Let's. We're the unexpectables. This was unexpected.
Exactly.
It's in our name. Let's keep going. We can do it.
All right.
Like the wise person once said, "Just keep swimming."
Who?
I mean, that's wise. That's good.
Who said that?
It was like a professor at some university, Professor Dory, I believe.
Oh, you went to school?
I had friends who went to school.
You have friends?
You?
Anyway,
I didn't go to school. I want to try to insult you. What time is it?
It's quite early. Chris got you guys up pretty early, so it's about 9 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. 9 a.m.
So we still have the problem, right? That we've sort of taken on a job to help find out what's killing all these strong people. That's generally our plan, right?
I believe so.
Yes, and I believe this Grosman is the next step towards getting more information.
Can one of my Spark friends remind me who Vickers is and why we wanted to talk to him again? I'm so sorry.
No, it's totally fine. It's been a while.
He is the one who had the assassin under his employ, the one that was taking us out. That was
the one that stabbed
hired
me several times.
Yes. He was that assassin, I believe, was contracted by the jeweler, the asshole jeweler.
Oh yeah, that bitch.
Yeah.
And we
to take
thought
us out.
that Vickers worked out of the Fight Club, but we found out that actually where we want to go, the seedy underground that we want to go to, is where Grosman works.
Yes.
Who is like a ancillary of Vickers, who works at the Fines Fin Tavern.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Hikari got a read on this person. I don't know. You rolled an insight. I wrote down that you rolled an insight, but I didn't write if it was useful or not.
The insight that Hikari got of Grosman was that, one, they were wearing very fine clothing in a very dodgy-looking place. They were very confident and in control of the situation at kind of any given point, and they kind of gave the air of invincibility a little bit of how they were presenting themselves in the club. Because I think you got a 19 for that role. That was a really good insight check.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We also made a lot of money, and
did.
I hate to only have one song, but.
Why is it all torn up? What happened?
We fought in a pit.
Oh yeah, we did. Wait, you didn't you do that? You had it.
I keep it
Oh,
in my shell.
Oh my god! Next time, just tell me. I'll put it in my bag. I left my bag on the side when we did the fight.
So this is my turtle boat, and there's an idea to make it. This is an idea to make it go underwater, like I can go underwater, and this is an idea to make it go on land, and also they have flying ships here.
Mm-hmm. Do you want your turtle ship to fly?
Yeah.
Can't.
Can turtles fly?
Can turtle? Yeah, I was about to ask because I thought we were modeling it after a turtle.
What? Does it look like a turtle? Oh, it does look a bit like a turtle. That's like my shell. No, it's just because I'm a turtle and I made it.
Okay, so if I made it, it would be the halfling boat.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Anyway, it's just an idea.
I have a question.
Yes.
What do we want out of Vickers?
We want to know if he has any information on this sleazy jeweler guy. Like, why did he want us killed? Well, we kind of guess why he wants us killed because he's involved with
somehow in the people who are dying, in the worms.
And maybe if Vickers has connections within the city, perhaps he knows a bit more about what's going on.
Okay. So here's what I think we should do. We have money. I think it's daytime, it's morning, it's early, it's ass crack of dawn. I think that I think that we should go and look for stuff to build a turtle boat. And then when it becomes nighttime, we should go and fight in the pit and see if we can talk to Vickers.
You think we should make the boat?
I think we should at least start seeing if it's something we can do, because we've got all this money now, you've got these plans.
Our DM. It's so funny.
Okay.
Because then we can live forever on the boat and travel up and down the river and do adventures off the boat.
That sounds fantastic.
That's true. I'm sure there's some contractors by the docks, maybe that we can speak to.
I got a quote for it.
Oh,
you
really?
did?
Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm just a small town turtle.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant
just a swamp fiend. I don't know what you call me. What do you call turtles where you're from?
Geema.
Swamp monster. Anyway, I did. Continue talking amongst yourselves. I'm gonna find it.
Okay. I'll just point out, Geema, you got a quote for a carriage with horses, not for the turtle boat.
Yeah, that's a turtle boat.
I'm still gonna find it.
Okay. I remember it being way too cheap because I was like, I'll set it at a price, and you're like, oh, I'm like, oh no.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, we could probably go find a place that builds those types of things.
Certainly, I think.
A shipwright? Is it called a shipwright? Shipwrights are the ones who manage ship construction, right? No, that doesn't sound right.
What the heck is a shipwright? I'm from a landlocked place. I have a question though. Another one.
Yeah.
No, in general, I'm sorry. I really need to have a voice for Ace. Should we go and look for potions of healing or anything like that now that we're down one Oleg?
Oh. Yeah.
Not to bring the mood down. We just have the money for it now.
That is true.
So maybe while we go out and poke around, see how much it would cost to build a boat, how much it would cost to make modifications to the boat, we can also poke around and see if we can buy any cool potions or big swords or sharp knives or something sparkly.
That'd be nice.
What do we spend money on?
I don't know.
Our main plan, right, is that we're a team of 3 adventurers who've taken on this great quest, right?
Yes, our main objective is to save, or not save because they're already dead, but to stop any more of these strange deaths from happening to any more unfortunate muscular people.
Yes.
Okay. And Geema's had her head down. It looks like she's making revisions to the boat, but then she hands the piece of paper to in between Hikari and Solace, and with her pencil, and it says, "Well, to continue adventuring, you have to sign this."
Oh no.
And it says, "I, the undersigned, will not leave unexpectedly. I will give at least I will give at least 2 weeks notice." Signed, and I've already signed it.
I sign it. I take it and I sign it.
Thank you, Solace. I really appreciate that.
What's this for? What?
This is saying that you can leave. You're not trapped here, but you have to give 2 weeks notice.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Got it.
You have to be like, "Hey, you signed it." All right, I'm in. Let's go shopping.
Okay.
So concerning.
All right.
That's the first contract I've ever signed. Should I have read it more thoroughly? Perhaps.
Probably.
No, I just
This
said
is how
those
they
2
get you.
lines.
Okay.
There's probably some very small print that we didn't see.
She owns our souls now. Alright.
I am a warlock.
You're a what?
What?
Wait,
Alright. Let's go shopping for a boat!
Woo, shopping! Shopping montage! Except we need to play it out for real. Cool. So what are you guys doing?
healing potions.
Yes. And on the way, if we go by docks or any place that looks like a boat shop.
A boat shop?
You know.
I don't know.
What
is a boat shop?
Shopping for your man of wars, your galleons, your boats.
There is actually this massive giant shop in Port Damali, and they've just got galleons and man of wars set up with like little price tags hanging from them.
Oh, weird. Weird vibes.
Oh no, it just disappeared. Crazy. Anyway, so you guys can head down to the docks if you like. You also know that there are like a lot of different shops in the different districts. You've been to a blacksmith before. There's also, you've noticed as you've just traveled through the city, some shops that look like they might be magic shops, some shops that look like general stores. So it really depends on where you would like to go first.
Magic? Anybody?
Magic sounds pretty cool.
Because the potions are magic, right? Or wait, are potions not magic? I've never thought about this before. Is it like
they feel magical.
Science?
Maybe it is more leaning towards like alchemy, maybe.
Is food magic?
Food? I think food is science.
So then, is healing potion science?
Well, you drink it.
Yeah, but you drink it and it makes you better and stronger. And when you eat food, it makes you better and stronger.
I'm gonna walk in the store and say,
we're drinking.
I'm gonna throw the door open to the shop and say, "Is food magic, or are potions science?"
You just walk into like
you just pick a random
store. It's a shoe store you just burst into.
Alright, you eventually find a store as you're kind of like thinking of this question that you wish to ask super loudly. You eventually come across a store called Tomes and Tinctures.
Hello!
And you barge in shouting, "Are potions magic or are they science?" And you see the shopkeep that is behind one of the many tables, and the store's just like, "Oh, I don't know. Science?
That's fair. We don't.
Magic?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I guess magic is science is kind of like magic."
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Can I
hey,
help
any magic
you?
potions we could? Yes. Do you have any healing potions we may purchase from you?
Why, yes, I do. They're like, "Oh, yes, let me go check." And they come back and they have, where did I put it? They have 2 potions of healing that they're willing to sell you, and 1 potion of greater healing. Why can't I bring up my magic pages?
We should.
There we go.
We should get all 3 because there are 3 of us, right? We should have 1 each, like as a emergency.
I have an extra one as well.
Oh wait, do I have one?
From Oleg.
Oh, okay.
How much, my good shopkeep? Now I will do the talking.
Perfect. They say that it's I suppose I should roleplay. Get the oil on the wheels.
Yeah.
I had instantly forgotten the voice for this character.
He was kind of like,
it's my voice. It's just me.
This is a honest self-insert character.
I don't know. Stop asking me so many questions.
They say, that's 50 gold for the regular potions and 150 gold for the greater healing potions.
So 2 small, 1 biggie. So that's 100, 250. How about?
Ooh, I back up and let Hikari take the lead.
How about 220, and we spread the good word of your generosity.
My store has
and
been
the quality of your.
my store has been here for 300 years.
And if you want to make it 300 more, you'll cut us this deal.
Oh, that was smooth.
Is that an intimidation? I'm not sure if that's an intimidation check or if it's a persuasion check.
Can I be behind Hikari, like, nodding?
Okay, then it's an intimidation check.
With a help?
Yeah, with advantage, but it's very intimidating if you want to keep around for another 300 years. Might not have been how Hikari intended it, but Geema is quite an imposing figure as well, in the background going
sorry.
Almost like the muscle of Hikari.
It's the sharp, I have pointy teeth.
14.
14. Look, it's the potions. They're pretty bog standard pricing. I'm sorry.
I will plop 250 gold on the counter.
Neat. Alright, so they hand them off to you. And you're welcome to look around this store. There are a few other items on show. You see... What's a fun way to describe this? I'm just gonna say what's there. You see...
Hell yeah.
Amongst, like, a bunch of different, cloaks and weapons, the things that stick out to you. Now you guys kind of having an affinity with magic items or being around magic items can kind of pick out the things that have that almost luster of weave on it. You know, that lovely weave luster. You get a sense of what the magic items are. You see this kind of stack of paper on the front counter, on the front desk, almost like stacked up in a filing system, like, the in-out trays that people have. You see there's just like stacks of paper. You see further in the back of the store there's like this lovely jewelry display case, and there is a golden necklace hanging up there. You see amongst the other potions this kind of jar that has like this thick paste inside it, and amongst all the robes too, something that catches your eye that shines a bit is this almost like this dark velvet cloak that has, it feels almost like scales woven into it, that kind of shines and catches the light a bit. And they're probably the things that catch your eye the most. There might be other things you can ask around, but they're the things that kind of stand out to you. Just so happens to be the things that stand out to you.
I lean over and say, like, quietly to Hikari, I'm like, I don't like to, I don't think I want to, like, I sort of rely on one source for my magic, and I don't really want to add magic from somewhere else to that. So I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna, like, have the one true source for me. Yeah.
I don't think it's particularly wise to put all your eggs in one basket. What if that magic fails?
Y'all got eggs?
Then you're left with nothing.
Well, turtles are originally born in eggs.
Or pallet elves, actually.
What?
Yep. Sprung from an egg.
Hey, what does that robe do?
Excuse me. You see the shopkeep. This completely nondescript, no-name shopkeep, who's going to remain that way, wanders up, and they say, "Well, it's a particular item. Are you a fan of snakes?"
Hell yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm a fan of most things.
This might be for you. Oh, it's so bright. Oh god. D&D Beyond needs a dark mode. Holy crap.
I had the same thought every time I open D&D Beyond. My face goes.
This is my notes. Lovely dark mode. D&D Beyond. Yeah. So they pull it off and they show you, and it's this stylish kind of. I said velvet. It's actually silk kind of robe that hangs down, and you can see upon it, dark mode. 5 kind of stitched in snake skins. It's except that they look fake almost. They look like they're fake scales stitched into the shape of these large pythons that wrap around the cloak. And you see the nondescript humanoid says, "This allows you to call aid in battle if you so wish. But again, that's why I ask. It's a very particular item. Some people aren't quite comfortable with it. So while wearing this cloak, it is attunement. As a bonus action on your turn, you can transform one of the robe's serpents into a giant poisonous snake. The snake instantly falls from the robe, slithers into an unoccupied space next to you, and acts on your initiative. The snake can tell friendly creatures from hostile ones and attacks the later. It disappears in a harmless puff of smoke after an hour, when it drops to 0 hit points, or when you dismiss it. Once detached, a snake cannot return to the robe. When all the robes have detached, the robe becomes a non-magical garment." So
so I got 3 snakes.
5.
5, sorry. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Also,
so cool.
do you remember where in D&D Beyond you can see how many attunement slots you have?
It's in your equipment at the bottom. So at the moment, you've only got 1 thing attuned.
Thank you. Okay,
Your,
got it. Got it. Perfect.
Disc.
All right, snakes. Alana,
Yes.
while you were describing the items, I was trying to add the potions to D&D Beyond, and I got distracted. I tuned in for the snake rope.
So
I missed everything.
there's the paper.
I'm sorry.
There's the paper, the necklace,
Okay.
and
Paper.
the cream in a jar. Ooh, which is gross.
What's
And then the Robe of Serpents is what they describe this as.
what's that? I just want to know. I love magic.
Yeah, so do I.
Both Maya and Ace is like, what's going on? What does the necklace do?
The necklace, you see they bring it out, and they show it to you. Super trusting this person. It looks like this, almost like a ruby, but you're not sure what the gem is. It might just be like colored glass with these golden hands kind of clutching it, almost forming like a heart shape. And this is a periaptive wound closure. So while wearing this
Maya
pendant,
knows what that is.
yeah. While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll hit dice to regain points, double the number of hit points it restores. So if you go down, drop to 0, you don't make death saving rolls, you stabilize at 0 hit points.
Okay.
Which, has its pros and cons.
Pretty useful. Since we're down our healer.
How much is that, my good shopkeep?
They say, this one, it's listed for 320 gold pieces.
Wait, you stabilize it? Wait, is it 1 use?
No. It goes on. You don't die. You are unconscious at 0 hit points, though. So it's like, it's a toss-up. It's like, you're safe, but you don't make death saves, so you can't really pop up. You're at the mercy of people
What
who
happens
heal you.
if you're down and you're unconscious and then somebody hits you?
If they manage
That's a good
to
question.
reduce you to... If they manage to, because you're not making death saves, if they still manage to hit you twice, essentially, because if they hit you, it's an automatic crit because you're incapacitated. If they hit you again, you will technically die.
Okay. But you're not going to die if no one's touching you, and you're just like...
Exactly, you would just wait.
But it doesn't bring you back to 1, so
No.
you can't, like...
Yeah. You
would
just be sitting there waiting to be healed.
That's still better than Croaking. Okay. Okay, I want that, but I want to know what everything else is, too. What's the paper?
The paper, they describe this, they say, why don't I show you? This is kind of fun, I don't get to do this often. What's your name?
Hell yeah. My name's Solace.
Solace, alright. And you see they take a piece of paper, and they kind of move to the other side of the store, like right at the back of the store, and you see
I start to follow them.
For the theatre, you need to wait over the other side of the store.
Oh, sorry.
Do you walk to the other side of the store?
I walked to
Yeah. It's just like, oh, sorry, but you're still just standing there. You see they begin to write something on the piece of paper, and take the piece of paper and they whisper something into it. And as they whisper...
Question.
Yes.
While... is there anyone else in the store right now?
Oh, jeez.
You shady.
I'll roll a pure luck check to see if anyone is in the store right now. I'll say 1 to 10, no one is in the store. 11 to 20, that's not how that works. Yes, it is. Yeah, 11 to 20, someone's in the store, okay?
Okay.
An 8. No, there is no one else in the store at the moment.
While the shopkeep is distracted by this doing this thing, is there anything within reach that's small enough to to grab one-handed and just like subtly, stash within my sort of waist sash?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Okay. I get advantage on these, thank goodness. Okay, not great. Only a 10.
Only a 10? You kind of like sensing the opportunity, begin looking around, and you're like, great sword, no, stupid. Like, you spend a bit of time. You do eventually look down and you see lined up, almost kind of in the clothing section, I guess you would say, of this part of the store, because they sell clothes as well, apparently. There's like neatly folded handkerchiefs, kind of like lined up, and you see off to the side a little bit, one of these handkerchiefs, it is pitch black. Have you guys seen like Vanta black, or like that true black paint? Yeah. It looks like that. It's almost like you're looking at, you're like, that's like, it's just devoid of color. You see this folded up piece of, it looks like a handkerchief that's kind of just sitting there. It looks small, looks pretty accessible, and it has that lovely weave luster that I described earlier.
All right.
Trademark that.
I will. Hold on.
It's speaking to your soul, Hikari. It's the deepest shadow of all shadows.
I'll attempt to swipe it.
Go for it. Make a sleight of hand check. I'll say with advantage, and I'm going to give this person passive perception would be pretty low, but they're in a store with people.
Wise.
Ooh, big. The first one was an 8. The second one was 22.
Oh.
I rolled with disadvantage. What is that? This is like... I'll show you later. I rolled an 8, but my 17 on this one's really weird, but also disadvantage. 22? Easy. Like it was never there. You kind of just slide it off, and almost like in a motion of like you're scratching your back, you slip it into a pocket.
And I will also then maintain a constant minor illusion of the object still in its place.
Cool.
God damn.
Too easy. It just
nice.
You Indiana Jones it almost, of like it looks kind of like you just caught yourself on the table. No worries. All right, you have that in your pocket. Solace, you not paying attention to this at all. Watch the.
My passive perception is 10. I have no idea.
Yeah. Geema, I don't think your passive perception's that high either. So you probably wouldn't have seen. No, yours is 12. So Hikari, you're free and clear with that. You see that the shopkeep takes this, whispers into the paper, and they kind of just hold it up in the air, and within their hands, it begins to fold itself into different shapes, and it like creases and folds and reveals itself as it's folded itself into almost like a paper crane, that then flutters its wings, takes off, and flies directly at you, where it floats about a foot in front of your face. Yep, you crunch it, you hear the crunch of paper.
I'm sorry.
But you now have the piece of paper in your hands, and as you unravel it, it says, like, pretty cool, huh? Like, written on the page.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. I'm sorry I crunched it. I just got excited.
So these are, paper birds. So after you write a message of 50 words or fewer on this magic sheet of parchment and speak the creature's name, the parchment magically folds into a tiny paper bird and flies to the recipient whose name you uttered. The recipient must be on the same plane of existence as you, otherwise the bird turns into ash as it takes flight. Then there's some stats for the bird, like it's got 1 hit point and like low armor class. It travels to within 5 feet of its intended recipient by the most direct route, whereupon it turns into a non-magical and inanimate sheet of parchment. If it is reduced to 0 or otherwise immobilized, it turns to ash. And it has a flying speed of 60 feet. So it's kind of like your own personal mail system that knows where it's directly going. And you
That's
see
super cool.
there are 10 of these sheets that they have kind of on offer.
Oh my fucking god. Mr. Shopkeeper Man, how
Hello.
far do I have to know where the person is, or can I just say their name?
The times I've used them, I've just said the name. My cousin travels quite a bit. They're over in Taldori at the moment, and I seem to get the messages to and fro quite simply.
Okay, and when it gets there, it can it be sent back?
Unless they have their own, then no. It's a one-way system, unfortunately.
How much is it?
These are 10 gold each.
I buy them all.
But absolutely.
Would you like help with buying some of this stuff?
What?
Solace?
Huh?
Would you like help buying some of this stuff? I feel like you're dropping a lot of. Well, I'll put in 50. I'll put in 50.
No. That's okay. Sorry, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Yep.
For the necklace, let's ship in for the necklace. But this is.
Okay.
I want to buy this.
Okay.
You said it was 11?
Sorry?
11 of them? How many are
10.
there?
There's
How much
10.
from gold?
100.
10.
100
so
gold
I'm
for the lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Geema's just watching Ace, like, and thinking about the fact that we have, like, a menagerie back in our tavern room. Like, we have, like,
We're
thinking about the last shopping spree that these guys went on.
Oh yeah, very true.
That wasn't a shopping spree. That was an accident.
It was a killing spree.
We have a lot of animals back in our room.
You do.
We'll deal with them at some point.
These are going to be put to good use. I see a doggy. Hi, doggy.
Oh, I thought you said I see a donkey, and I thought you were just like making a really bold roleplay choice.
I want to buy that donkey.
Okay. Off you go.
Hi, Papa.
It's okay, Puppy can stay.
No.
Okay, off you go. We're focused on stream.
I'm
So I
sorry.
gotta put her out. Hang on.
I miss my dogs very much. Okay. No, it's fine. I need these. I just need these.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
super-
and then
super useful.
I also think that we should probably buy the heart necklace thing because I think that would be good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna you guys we should buy I'll put in money to buy the heart necklace thing. I just need to do some thinking really quickly. I turn around and just stare out the window.
Do we know how much it is?
Yeah, how much for the necklace?
The necklace is 320. They also point out the Robe of Serpents is... How much did I say? Did I give you a price for that one already?
I don't think
Okay,
so.
that one's
You did
$250.
not.
And just for your benefit, I'll say what the cream is,
yes.
so you
Bless your heart.
no, because it's also quite cool. This is Restorative Ointment.
Ooh.
And you see there's he gestures, about 4 good licks in there. Ugh. Licks is not the term. It is for ointment. Dollops, yeah, 4 good dollops. So it's a glass jar, 3 inches in diameter. It has 4 doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. The jar and its weight, and it's there. Anyway, doesn't weigh anything. It does, but you know. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease.
Ooh.
How much is that?
It's Tiger Balm.
It is Tiger Balm, yeah. That is, how much did I put it for? That is 700 gold pieces.
I come up next to Hikari and I do one of these ones. I just knock them a little bit and I go, I think you should try on the robe. I'm not saying we should get it, but I think you should try it on.
Did Oleg give us back the Cloak of Fashions, or who did I give that to? I think I gave it to Oleg.
You would still have it because that's your item. So yeah, I don't think you would let Oleg walk out with your cloak.
I mean, this, your robe is good, but it has snakes on
But it could be better.
Mine has snakes on it now too. Look, see?
It does.
Oh,
I changed it to have the snakes on it.
And now has snakes on it.
It looks very good. This is how you should wear this robe. Unless, I don't think the snakes will work from this robe.
Probably not. I also don't particularly want people to be looking at me, so maybe not. Maybe just a nondescript cloak.
Okay, but if we ever have cause, an event or something, if we ever have cause, you should remember this design because it looks really cool.
In my brain, I've got it.
We should get that. I'm thinking that I should take on a bit of the mantle of healer, because Oleg and I. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be okay, I will buy the balm.
Cool. Yeah. So
I can help. I have money too.
How much is the balm?
I have
300 or something.
Yeah, we can do 350. We can split it down the middle.
What, 350?
So
It's $700?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shoot! Okay, guys, listen.
Yeah.
I love you both so much, and I care very deeply that you are well. But you're both, you're both pretty strong, and I saw you both fight. You're very capable. Do we need healing? I think that will make us careless. I think healing stuff will make us careless. And I think if we really want to keep our eye on the prize, we just have less healing stuff, and then we'll be more cautious and more we'll do more training, and we'll do healing in the front end of not getting hit, as opposed to the back end of guys. Because here's the thing, total boats are expensive, okay, and
But to put some of your fears to rest, I'll say, Geema, if you want, you could try and ask this person if they know how much a turtle boat costs.
Friend.
Yes. just
As
so we have an
family,
idea of how soon you're
is
getting
your
this turtle
family
boat.
a maritime people, a seafaring people, a people of boats and fish?
Yes.
I thought as much. I saw it in your countenance. I've been too much Shakespeare. Could you perchance just cast your eye upon this plan? What? Have you ever seen anything like this? And what is your best estimate for how much this would cost? And do you know any crafts people who could craft such a thing? See, it has retractable wheels, and
we need to get a turtle boat Nightbot command so that we can link that picture whenever it comes up.
Yeah.
You see, they say, I can honestly say I've never seen anything like that. It's an interesting design, though. Now, here's the question I have for you, Kiralee. How big do you actually want this thing? Because we can work out price, but I don't want you to be necessarily, saying like, I'm going to buy a turtle boat today.
I imagine this is like Lehman's tiny hut, like dome sized.
Okay.
The actual living area, and then there's a bit out the front that can house the oxen, right? Because then you've got to take it on land and have it pulled by oxen.
Okay, so it's going to be a little bit bigger than I thought.
See, here's the ox. Well, you can't really see. That's it when it's pulled by oxen. See that?
I do.
Also, there's like a coating. I worked out that the wheels need to be metal, but they need to be coated so they don't rust. So that's an alchemist maybe I'll need help with.
And what's the method of propulsion in the water?
Oh, it's steam.
Oh, a steam engine.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see they think a bit like, look, I'm not a shipwright myself, but I can see a ship of that size with an engine. You're in the right city for it, but with an engine and also housing for 2 large beasts and presumably 3 people. You're looking for somewhere around... I'm sorry, these are the actual rules. Around 12,000 gold? And probably about a year to make, unless you pay extra for expediency.
Just one.
That's a lot of...
not 1,200, that's 12,000. Okay. And gold.
Gold, yes. At least that would be like a very,
And how well does your family know boats, would you say, like, generally?
I grew up in the city. I've got a pretty good understanding of the water. I mean, please, your best bet would be going to speak to a shipwright. But just as an indication of how you might want to spend your money today, this might...
It's good. That's some good, thank you. That's some good information.
Please no.
We'll take,
Please no, personally, I, the shopkeep, am 100% on board for the idea, but it might be a bit long and tricky.
Well, just so you know, this is not, I'm not precious about this. If you want to make this is open source. So please, make your own turtle boat.
Would you be interested in selling the design?
You can take it's open. I'm not. I'm interested in letting
of the
design.
This is a
just take it.
This is a copyrighted design.
I'm saying
worth
that complete
a ton of money.
opposite of that.
Can I have this piece of paper?
No. This is very important to me. This piece of paper, but you could memorize it.
Well, I can't. That's why I was asking to buy the piece of paper.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, well.
We will take
Okay. I'll go ahead. I have an idea, though.
Okay. We'll take the ointment and the necklace.
The ointment and the necklace. Okay, so you're sitting...
I will throw in as much money as necessary.
Okay, so ointment and necklace together is 1,020 gold.
So
so
510 gold.
I'm 670.
In half.
Oh, okay, I can do half.
If you want to split 3 ways.
Ace already bought stuff.
335-ish or something.
Wait, do you want to split it 3 ways or 2 ways? Because I'm happy to do it 3 ways.
We could just do 2 ways.
Yeah, we'll just do 2
ways. You bought the potions and the paper. And then Geema and I can buy the ointment and the necklace.
Yeah. 510?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hand it over.
Good stuff.
This is
So you
fine.
guys now have a periapt wound closure, and you have 4 uses of restorative ointment, which does need to stay in the jar. It's not something that you can kind of split. The jar itself is kind of like the magical casing for it.
If you guys want, I have the bag of holding. I can keep track of all of our items.
Yeah.
If you want, we can.
Yeah, and then if we go into any like perilous,
We can start doling them out.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Cool.
We have the wound closure. Yes, Alana?
Yeah.
And then what was the other one called?
Restorative ointment.
Wait, is the wound coat? Do we need to?
You do need to attune to it.
We can
attune.
Yeah, one of us needs to attune to that, so we can work on that.
Wait, who's the weakest?
Not me.
Well,
I look at Hikari.
I feel like it's.
Arm wrestle.
I feel like
arm wrestle.
I feel like
the
weak
store.
is
If you were to-
relative. What
If
kind of
you
weak
were
are
to
we
give
talking
your
about?
health a numerical definition,
It feels, listening to my heart, it's telling me 39.
that's the same
Yeah.
as mine.
No, it's not. You're 44, Geema.
Okay, I've ruined my sheet somehow. I'm gonna go fix it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, because while we were shopping, I took my character sheet one level ahead so I could look for
Right.
if I got any healing, and then I took it back and then went and looked for spells of healing somewhere else, and now it says 39.
That's so bad.
Anyway, what's
Oh.
what's yours, Solace?
I'm not. Huh? What? Ace was still staring out the window. What'd you say?
If you were to give your health a numerical value,
46.
My fucking god!
Oh, the shopkeep knows his stuff.
There's like, have you ever seen those things where you can like, it's like you put in some money and you stand on it and it weighs you and it tells you how much like water you have in your body
Yeah.
and it tells you like,
Yeah,
it's like he has one of those things.
Those are the fucking
100% that is what it is. 100% that is what it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there is a magical
I think-
BMI
okay.
machine in this store.
Ace tunes back into the conversation after that, and is like, okay, I think we should give the necklace to Hikari, because sometimes Hikari like will sneak off on their own, and or get stabbed.
True.
Yes?
However, I am also getting that clockwork amulet fixed.
The what?
I think I got it. It's being fixed currently. Yes. The cool amulet that we had found.
Oh, yeah.
In a let me see.
Memory of
I don't think that. I don't think that. Don't quote Lord of the Rings at me.
Actually, doesn't look like it is.
Yeah.
But still, I don't want to,
Oh, you don't want to double up on amulets?
take a butt. Well, I haven't thought doubling on amulets, but like,
we can decide
spread
that
out.
later.
Yes.
But for now we have it. I would love to go and write a letter. Do we have any more shopping?
Nah, now we don't need total stuff. I'm good.
Actually, don't know how many days it's been since I commissioned the amulet to fix. I wrote down pick up amulet in 2 days at the Budding Enchanter.
At the what?
Is that this place that we're in?
What?
The Budding
The
Enchanter.
Budding Enchanter.
That's what I wrote down.
No, I think that shit. I think that was maybe no, that was someone working at a Fruity's Kiss. That was like a little someone working for the blacksmith. Who was a budding enchanter.
Was a budding enchanter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They
cute
offered
as hell,
to fix it for
actually.
you. So that would have been I think that would have been the
I think
day
it was
before, because
Yes.
You guys got up,
That's what it
you
looks
went, you and Oleg went shopping, Solace and Geema went and trained,
Yep.
and then you did the fighting pit. So it'd be tomorrow that it's ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Presumably.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Any other shopping y'all would like to do? Any, like, basic equipment you're after as well? That's another thing to keep in mind. Any equipment. You see, like, nearby there's, like, just a general store, so if you want basic adventuring equipment, they also sell that.
Could I get, like a whetstone or something?
A whetstone? Sure.
Or for, like, sharpening my kunai?
Yeah. Give me 1 second, actually. That made me think of something.
While we're shopping, I'm gonna use my hat of disguise. I'm gonna use my hat of disguise and go, Hikari, check it out, and give myself the snake cloak.
Did you steal that?
No.
When I wasn't looking? You know, stealing is a big no-no.
I put my hand through it to show that it's...
Oh, it's fake.
Check it out.
Oh, that's pretty fancy. Huh.
It feels weird.
It
feels like... Sorry?
What?
I feel like it's a hat on a hat because, like, I'm a reptile and it's a reptile. That feels a bit weird.
At least it's not a cat in a hat. That would be not good.
We just... the cat-focused one has moved on. We can't go back to cats.
No.
We can't do that to ourselves. I'm just gonna wear around my snake cloak for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, Hikari, you can get a whetstone easily. It's 1 copper piece.
Oh, heck yeah. Done.
It has
1 copper.
it has no, like, actual extrinsic value. It's just a whetstone.
No problem.
Yeah.
Got it now.
Cool. Anything else? Any like rope? Any grappling hooks? I don't know. What's adventuring here?
I think we're good.
What's the name of the bird paper things that I got? I'm so sorry.
Paper
I totally forgot to
bird.
put this down. Paper birds.
Are we tonight? Are we going to the Finn Tavern? Fine's Finn Tavern.
I believe that was the plan.
And what are we gonna do there?
We're trying to talk to Vickers, and either we can get in there and be like, yo, we'd like to talk to Vickers, and they let us, or they're gonna want us to, like, show that we're cool by, you know, kicking some people's asses.
Cool.
Yeah. Pretty much. We gotta prove our worth. Again.
Cool.
I wonder if there's any other leads we can follow. I wonder if the temple
Maybe.
people have found anything new, or because, like, we those worms shouldn't be in this city, right? Like those wormy things that were killing the strong people.
Yeah, they probably should not be here.
So maybe do we know where they're from?
No idea.
We tried to find out, right? We, like, gave the remains of it to...
You did.
What's his name?
The Doc.
Doc, yes. You gave the remains to, yes.
Little dude. And he was like, or did he not get back to us?
Yeah.
Have we found out from anyone that it's like Jorhasian? Is that like a thing that we know?
That was the point of confusion from earlier. We thought they were like purple worms, which are Jorhasian, but they're not.
Okay.
I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Hikari
It could
and
be.
Oleg
We don't know. We haven't.
went to the Tessoa library and found that information.
yeah, they could be from us, but we have found nothing to indicate that. So.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess Vickers is our only lead. Ha, we have leads.
Yeah.
We're doing an investigation. Okay, people are dying. Focus. I'm good. Everything's fine.
Alana.
Hello.
The birds.
Yes.
How far can they go?
As far as your heart desires.
Really?
As long as it's on the same plane of existence. Keep in mind they have a flying speed of 60 feet. For that, it would be like... Yeah, they do need to travel. I need to look into a little bit of how kind of these work, because they give them like a hit point. But I feel like it'd be stupid to be like, oh, well, like 3 days into the journey, it got struck by lightning. Like, you know, it's like...
Right. I was a little bit confused because it says something about travels to within 5 feet of its intended recipient.
No.
But then it also says something about turning into a magical thing. I don't know. It's probably fine. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't buy something that can move 5 feet.
No, it's okay. It would just,
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm good. Okay. Is there anything else we would like to do today before we go to the pit and try to talk to Vickers? My lovely friends.
Not
I love.
that I can think of. Hold on, let me consult my notes really quick.
So do you think you said you were gonna write a letter?
Huh?
How do those work? Because I'm just for a friend. I have a question for a friend.
You have friends?
Well, Hikari was asking me if those they were really interested to know if those letters, the bird letters, can go to somebody even if you don't know, even if you don't know where they are right now.
I had the same question. I asked the shopkeep. He said you could. That's why I bought them.
I'll make sure I tell Hikari that. Do you think?
Yeah, totally.
And obviously, I know where my friends are, and I was wondering if I could borrow one to write to an old friend that I know where they are.
Yeah, of course.
And it works if you know where they are as well, obviously.
I would assume,
because I wouldn't misplace a friend, so I know exactly where they are. Would you like me to pay you for one, or can I? Is
No, of course not. You can just yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Hold on. No, don't hold on. I mean, you're fine. Yeah, you can borrow one. Do you want it now? I'm very scattered.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, you okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
You
say it with that confidence.
I know, I don't need to do an inside check. My inside's good on that.
Yeah, I would say both of you have high enough passive insight to
What do you mean?
get a sense that...
Was that not convincing?
Can we say that we've made our way back to the tavern?
Yeah, absolutely. You've made your way back to the landlocked lady. You tend to your pets while you're there.
And then I'm like, Solace, what's wrong?
Huh?
Hikari, can you help me out?
Hey, I'm not one to ask someone to unpack their trauma.
Was that what makes you think it's trauma? What a wild
Hikari and I are worried about you.
Why?
Because you're being a bit weird. You're acting a little bit weird.
This is how I act every single day.
Okay. Well...
It's very, very aloof. Indeed. A classic Solace trait.
Aloof? I've always been aloof.
Okay, well, that's fine. We don't have to share things with each other.
Well, okay. Okay. How about this then? Can I ask you for some advice?
I sit in the booth across from Solace, and I'm like, go.
Because I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not great at coming up with plans. And I got really excited when he said when I found out what the birds did, and I didn't really think it all the way through, and now I'm a little bit lost. I would still really like to do it. Okay. If you were sending a 50-word or less letter to someone, and you didn't know where they are, but you would like very much to know where they are, how would a 50-word letter that they can't return to you help you figure out where they are? It's kind of impossible, right? I've been thinking about it and I can't think of anything.
Well, no, because there's magic that we can talk to people. So if you tell them that you're reaching out to them, then maybe they know that you're reaching out to them, and you can tell them where you are, and then they know you're looking for them, and then they can tell you, maybe?
Telling them where I am is a good start. But what if we go someplace?
What about...
Frig.
Well, we don't have really any pressing matters besides this thing we're working on, so whenever we come to a conclusion of this mystery, what if we give them a date and a location that we will meet them by?
I like that. That's really good.
That's a good idea.
I like that a lot. Okay.
And if they can't, then you can be like, or send a message to this date and location.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be
Yes,
like
good.
at an inn somewhere.
Okay. Okay. What's a good location?
The beach is great. It's a great location. Also, I enjoy tree houses. Also a good location.
Hold on. Wait. But don't we need like a specific one?
Oh,
Because isn't there like a lot of beach?
Yeah, that's a solid point. Sorry.
I don't know.
Do you have a guess? Do you have a guess for whereabouts this person is?
Oh, no. I don't even have a little bit of a clue.
Because otherwise we could do like a middle from there to there.
Here's another thing. The bird goes directly to them. What if we just follow the bird?
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
It could take a while because we don't know where they are. But
And
if
it
we have
doesn't
nothing
stop.
else to do,
No, it doesn't stop. I have 11 of them.
And it moves,
10 of them.
Moves
Oh,
60,
it's true, it
moves
doesn't
60
stop.
feet.
But if we
horses in a carriage.
if we
Turtle
go
boat.
really fast in a carriage and we share driving the carriage, and then if we lose sight of it, we just send another one. Who are we trying to find, Solid? Do we need to go find? Is it your lost love? Where have they been this whole time? Were they banished? Were they banished because of your love? Was it like star-crossed? What went down? Unless you don't want to share. Which is obviously fine.
No, oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I don't have a long lost love. I'm sorry. I don't know if I...
Were they family?
They're the biggest family.
Well, listen, we don't have to figure all of this out now. We still have time. We still have things we need to toward.
Yeah, and I want to do this. I've been walking. I've been waking up every morning, picking a new direction, and walking in it. I've never had a direction before. That's why I'm all freaked out. That's all.
And now that there's an opportunity to perhaps get some answers, it's a bit different.
Yeah, it's different.
Hikari, are you looking for anybody?
Nope.
Well, I would say maybe the letter will go in a straight line. So even if we just follow it until we can't see it anymore, if we just follow that same direction, even if we lose sight of it. I don't know how magic works.
The only issue is we don't exactly know how far away they are.
Yeah.
They could be, a month's travel away.
Yeah.
That's why I think it might be easier if we do a date and a location for them to hopefully meet us at.
I like
Either
that.
way, let's do that. I give you my allegiance that we will find your the biggest family before we part ways, if ever. But before that.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
I'm writing it on my piece of paper.
Okay, you don't have to do that.
Geema.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do any of that. That was...
Oh, you're definitely okay.
That was a lot. Well, let's figure out why there are worms.
I'm doing insight check real quick. Sure. I'm trying to get a bead on Solace's emotional connection to this person.
Yep. Make an insight check.
I can't tell if it's like a longing, like they long to see this person, or if it's like a confrontation that they're afraid to have, but they know they have to have it or something.
I'll say for this, Maya, because Solace is essentially trying to mask her emotions, you can make a performance check against Hikari.
Great.
She's kind of putting on a brave face a bit.
Thank goodness for advantage.
Wow.
24. The other, I rolled a 19 and a natural 1.
Oh my.
Should Maya message Nico if you want? If you don't want me to know.
No, I think it's okay.
I'm okay with it.
Let's keep.
I'm okay with it.
Oh no, I could take off my earphones.
If you like, yeah.
If you want to, that's totally fine by me.
I want to take off my earphones. Wave at me when you're done.
Okay.
Should I do it too?
Yeah. Not even the DM can know.
Faster! I got a 14, so you beat that shit. No problem. Do I say? Do you say? What's going on?
I guess you would get the sense that, Solace doesn't really talk. It's pretty clear Solace is looking for people at this point.
I'm more focused on how she is emotionally with this situation.
It'd be kind of hard to pick up on any kind of relationship, but you get a deep sense of kind of longing, respect, and I don't know, how else would you want to describe it, Solace, do you think? It's that kind of deep yearning to be with this person again, probably.
It's loneliness.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now, how long should we
keep
we Kirili off the
headphones back on?
I'm back.
Hi.
So,
back.
Solace is leaving, Geema.
Yeah, it's over.
No.
I got very little sleep last night. I will cry.
Do this to her, no.
Yeah, so that's what you get. Cool.
Okay.
I just sleight of hand, but I'm not even gonna roll because I'm not even gonna try and sleight of hand one of the papers from like the pile.
It's in my bag. I never took it out of the bag.
Oh no.
The bag of holding.
I think you also agree that you could have one. I don't think you need to steal one.
Yeah, if Geema starts to reach her hand in the backpack that Ace is wearing, I'll be like, "What do you need? I can grab it. Are you okay?"
It's okay.
I'm gonna do what you just did to me. Tell me what's going on.
Yes, Geema.
Uno reverse card.
Tell us. Are you looking for someone?
I'm not even asking rhetorically. I legitimately don't know what's going on. What's up?
I would like when portals. Oh yeah, I'd like when, if that's okay.
Really? That's it? Yeah. I give her one.
Thank you.
Solace's wisdom is low.
I'll write this in my own time.
Alright. Well.
You guys.
Where should I set the location?
Oh, good point.
I want to send one. Just one now, because some part of me is like, what if it crumbles to ash? And I just...
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, good point.
I think maybe like a month from now, that's like a lot of time. Right? Or what if it takes a month for it to get there?
Oleg talked a lot about...
Say, what about 6 weeks?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, okay. 6 weeks. Meet me at...
Well, okay, but hold on, because it might take a while for even the bird to get to the...
That's what I'm saying! What if it's a month away, and then a month back? Ah!
I'll point out, someone did the maths on D&D Beyond, and for the movement they can make, they can travel essentially non-stop flying 163 miles a day with no external factors.
That's too bad.
Which, Kira,
so a month is pretty long.
Worked out, it was like 200 and something kilometers.
And I guess thinking realistically, they wouldn't be too far away.
But it still could just turn to ash too. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Okay. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write.
And we can have the location be the inn that we're in currently. Let's just not get banned.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and if it gets there, and if it gets there past the time you said to meet, just get them to send like a letter, and if they're not here, then we can keep checking here.
We'll write the date that it is now, and like 6 weeks from this date.
Yeah.
Okay. I write the date. I write it's Solace. Please meet me at name of inn. I don't know the name of it.
The landlocked lady.
Please meet me at the landlocked lady in Port Damali a month from insert date here.
I'll work out the calendar days.
Yeah. If you can't make it, please send a letter here. Where are you? Love you. Please.
Right.
That was under 50, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 50 is a lot.
Okay.
The paper does kind of just sit in your hands with a letter on it. It's waiting for a direction. Or it's waiting for a recipient.
I whisper the name?
You don't have to. It's just the shopkeeper did it for flair.
Oh, okay.
But you can. You'd rather whisper it.
I only having seen the shopkeeper do it, assuming that's the way you do it.
It's fine.
I go,
Julian.
You see the paper in your hand starts to fold up into a very similar paper bird that you saw before and begins to float up, and it kind of hovers there for a second to the point where you're like, is it actually going to do anything, before it shoots out through the door of the tavern and starts flying.
Hey!
I kind of like a kid, just like I run after it outside.
Yep, it's outpacing you, but it starts running out. Make just a
east-west
general intelligence check. It's not very high, just so you can figure out your bearings in the city.
I got a natural 20.
You got a natural 20.
Oh, they're right over there. Look.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Hit somebody.
A natural 20 to see where it's going. You see that it.
I feel like crying.
You see that it starts flying in a kind of northwestern direction. With a natural 20, I'd say. I don't know, it's just, you look in the direction, you're just like, that's like kind of towards Tsoa again. That's kind of back towards the woods.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
We passed them on the way here.
Holy fucking shitballs. Okay. I'm gonna stand shell-shocked in the street until someone gets me.
10 hours pass before something comes across.
No, I didn't rush out, but I wandered, like, as she got up and ran, I sort of like just walked, and I'll go up and I'll as she's sort of like a bit catatonic staring off, I'll just like put my hands on her shoulders and I'll be like, that's good news. They're somewhere. We can find them.
I looked by the woods.
The woods are, I mean,
there's many
the woods.
Are
big woods.
I looked everywhere.
But
that's fine. That's good. It's improvement. And who wants to punch something? I do. Is it nighttime yet? Let's go.
Yep.
Also punch me. I feel like I've deserved it on several occasions.
I will not punch you. Can I punch? No, I will not punch you. I will not. No.
Okay.
Stand from here on out.
I'm uncomfortable with the feeling we've created in the room right now.
Amazing.
I'm like,
is that the McElroy brothers?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the quote.
We have created in the studio today.
Yeah.
Guys, we're not going to punch each other. We don't have a healer anymore.
Oh,
Focus up.
We can't be reckless. Damn it!
I'm so used to just punch. Shit. Okay. God. All right. No, I still want to punch something though. What time is it? How long was I catatonic?
It's about
look, it's exactly the time it needs to be.
It's about midday.
Long, but we can
say that you guys can spend some time taking care of your animals, and well, it depends. What time do you want to head to the Fiend's Fin?
At sundown?
Or do we want to try and go earlier and see if we can like talk to him earlier?
I feel like sundown for like a dicey tavern is kind of early.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a very fair point. All right, I'm cool with that.
Right.
I am vibrating.
Excellent. We are going to jump to a break right now, I think, and we can probably, in the break, figure out what time exactly we get there. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining us so far. We will be back in just a few minutes, so stick around and see you soon. Hello and welcome back. Oh, what has happened here? That's the right one. There we go. Don't look at the screen for like 30 seconds and we'll be all right. Where's my music? There it is. It's fine. We're back. Oh God, what a day. Excellent. So, welcome back from the break. You guys spend your time waiting. We literally did not spend a second discussing what time you were going to be going to the meat spin.
We said sundown.
Yeah,
sundown. Okay.
Sundown.
At sundown, we enter fighting pit.
So at sundown.
Before we go, Geema's going to volunteer to like put the animals to bed before we leave. Yeah. Like, you know, make sure they're okay and they're watered and fed and everything. Because apparently we have a menagerie. What do we have? Like 2 monkeys and a unicorn.
And a
rabbit.
unicorn.
Yeah, our Mirage.
Is that it? Just those 3 things?
Yeah.
I can't believe we have these
You're
animals. I don't know what we're going to do
the
with
rest
them.
of the animals.
Or some of them we have plans on returning them to the wild.
Okay.
Yes.
The room is getting smelly. So I'm just going to be like, I'll just go and I'll deal with this. And so Geema's going to go upstairs and after like tending to all the animals. And I like to think that because she's kind of got a bit of a way with animals and can speak with animals and stuff, she has, while she's doing this, she has like the rabbit in her lap and she's got like the monkeys like on her. She's going to like get out the sending paper. I don't remember what it was called.
Paper bird.
The paper bird. And she's going to write a letter. And she had a plan. She'd been making a plan ever since hearing like the plan for Solace's people. And so she's like, okay. And she's trying to think through all the people that she could send the letter to. And she thinks about people that there are people who left abruptly, and the people who said they were going to leave, and there was a farewell. And then there were people that she doesn't know if they left or if they just got lost in the swamp. There's lots of people, and there are like really young people that might need her help, and that she wants to find all of them. And she's about to write a letter, but then she goes, I wonder, and she writes, Are you there somewhere? She's already sort of written the chunk of text that's like, this is where we are. We'll be here in 6 weeks. She's written that, and then underneath she was going to write something to one of these other people, but then she's just like, I really miss you. I didn't tell you enough how I felt about you. Please come. And then she writes the name, and then she closes it up, and like Solace did, she whispers Ruth. And like opens it up.
The paper just sits in your hand and doesn't react to the whisper.
I just say it a bit louder. Ruth.
There's no movement.
I just cry a bit.
Where are we right now?
I think Geema
We're just
said...
like outside, like waiting, like, what is Geema doing?
I think Geema said she went up to the room, unless...
Just checking.
Yeah, I think Geema went by herself.
No.
I don't take too long. I just like have a moment, and I come back downstairs, and I'm like, I think we need to get a second quote on the turtle boat because I don't think that guy knew what he was talking about.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Maybe at this inn we're going to, it sounds like a very fisherman-y inn. Maybe there'll be boat people there. People that make boats.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Only one way to find out.
It's
Let's
like going
go!
there and punching people in that order.
Great. So you guys start heading out. It is starting to get towards sundown. Oh no. I think my computer just froze. Oh no, we're back. We're good. I'm good. Okay. It is starting to get towards sundown.
You're right.
Yeah, my displays froze for a second. I was like, oh, it's all going bad. As you guys start making your way...
Oh no.
You guys don't know where this place is. You've got the name.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm gonna use my street smarts to deduce where this place is.
We're very
I'm
bad
gonna turn
at
a
this.
circle and hope I see the name.
Solace, you don't. Hikari, what street smarts are you going to be using?
I will be doing the age-old way to find out where something is. I'm gonna ask around.
Yeah, ask around. Just give me a general charisma check to see how well people are going to
Wonderful.
give you this
is going to go.
Also, it starts to rain
Fantastic.
slightly. Out
Oh,
on the streets. It's kind of cool. Coastal rain comes in.
hold on. I wrote down what this place is called. It's called Fiend's Fin Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fiends. That makes more sense. I wrote down fines, and that doesn't make sense.
Wait,
But I was into it. But this makes more sense. Also, fiends? Like demons? Oh,
Maybe.
no. Oh.
Or maybe it was a typo and it's supposed to be Friends Fin.
I bet it was supposed to be friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
I'm good either way. It sounds like fun either way.
I've never met a demon.
I've met many.
Really?
Well, they act like demons
Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So sad.
in the evil sense.
Oh. Are these people you would like me to crush
Oh,
beneath my hammer?
No.
Because guess what? I'm in a crushing mood. No? Okay, that's fine. I respect your boundaries, but also I will
Feel
kill anybody for whatever.
You know, sometimes there's
Slept on that for a
sometimes
second. Like, what?
acting in a demonic way in the evil sense can be justified.
Oh. I don't understand, but that's fine. Let's go.
I agree.
All right,
Okay, charisma check.
Yeah, just general charisma check.
Oh, this is
What happened?
0.
What? How? Did you get a 1?
1 minus
Minus
1.
one.
Oh no.
Do we both have -1 charisma,
0.
Hikari? Oh, fuck.
Okay, let's see what happens here, because that's like...
That's an ultra fail.
That's... Man. Okay, so you would... I like to imagine you go up and you ask a few people first, and some are kind of gruff and not responding to you. Some just don't know, but they kind of like, you're getting a bit of sense people are a bit, you know, oh, it's raining, they just want to get home, and here's this stranger asking them, where's this tavern? And they're like, there's taverns all around, so they're getting confused and annoyed. And you get to the point where you're getting a bit frustrated as well, and you perhaps just ask the wrong person, and get a little in their face about it, as your pleasant conversation skills are lacking in this sense, and they push you down into the street.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey! What the fuck, dude?
I'm gonna.
I am in their face as much as I can be when I'm half their size.
You see this like kind of this kind of tan skin. Looks like they maybe work on the docks. It's kind of just like walking past, like, what? They got in my face. Just trying to get home.
They were asking for directions. What the fuck?
Do I look like a signpost to you?
I kinda. Dipshit.
Yes, kind sir. Kind so we are so sorry to we have great need of finding the Finn's Tavern. Please, my friends we have desperate need to take. Please tell us where it is.
Unfortunately, your words fall on deaf ears as this person leans down to Solace and said, "What did you call me?"
I called you a dipshit. A dipshit.
Right! And you see they throw their bag off their shoulder, and kind of like square up, and they're gonna take a swing at you.
I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
Let's roll initiative.
Jesus.
Oh fuck.
Not great.
Damn, I got a 21. It's like
they-
my best initiative.
They got a 4, so you go first. You can punch this man in the dick.
Are we all
I
doing
do.
initiative?
Yeah, if you guys want to join in as well, absolutely.
I rolled a 7.
I got a
What the hell?
15.
I did terribly. I'm right at dick punching height though. What the fuck? I got a 9.
You got a
hit.
9 to hit. Let me just bring up some stats.
That's extremely disappointing.
Oh, let's get some battle music.
This is what a 0 charisma gets you all, everyone.
A fist fight in the streets.
Oh
I
dear.
just said I would kill for you. I mean that.
Yeah.
I think it tracks. I think Solace is in a heightened state.
I'm
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
This
Got a lot
all
of-
this all makes sense.
What did you get, Solace? To hit?
Got a 9 to hit. It was shitty.
That misses. You get 2 attacks there, don't you?
I get multiple attacks though.
Okay.
I'm swinging again.
Are you
Reckless?
Are you
Oh,
punching? Are you
wait.
punching? Or
I'm
are you-
punching.
Okay.
I'm not using my hammer. Also,
Hammer.
no, but I am raging.
Yeah, go for it.
It is one of the first times you've seen Solace rage where she actually looks mad.
Oh
Yeah.
no, oh no.
I'd say probably in this scenario too, the Guardian doesn't apparate. It's almost like you're raging wrong.
I'm just pissed.
Yeah.
I'm just pissed. There's no focus about it. That's a 15 to hit.
15 hits. Roll your damage.
Okay, that's 4 points of damage.
4 points of
because
damage.
I don't roll anything. It's
You
just,
do like the double
Wait, do I
punch.
do rage damage because I'm raging?
Yeah, you would add a +2 to your damage roll.
Rage.
So if you
It's
go
+2?
to your actions, it should have
It
unarmed
is.
strike 4. Well, it just does 4 damage normally. +2
Yeah,
should be 6.
Would it be +2? I'm not using a weapon.
No, any melee damage.
Okay, then yeah. Sorry. So that's
Yeah.
6 points of damage.
6 points of
to
damage,
his
yeah.
crotch.
They crumple. Because you just punched them in the dick. They crumple forward and kind of land on their hands a bit. They're down. Hikari, are you doing anything? As you're technically prone on the ground, I'm gonna say.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
down, as in like they're passed out.
No. They're still
Or
like
they're-
breathing. They're starting to get up a bit.
Okay. I'm still like recoiling from being shoved down, and I'll just look to the guy and just be like, you should probably just stay down, and I will cast sleep
Okay.
Nice.
on him.
What's the save for that?
I just have to
Oh wait, yeah,
roll
that's right.
5d8. So I'll roll that now.
Okay,
So
don't roll real bad.
13. Oh wow. 20, 24 hit points.
Oh yeah, they fall asleep. They are straight asleep. And there goes the battle
And
music.
they're asleep for the next minute.
I'd say probably in that scenario, do you want to clear up? Hikari normally wouldn't just get pushed over so simply. It was more for flavor. I didn't expect it to turn into an encounter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was more the shock of suddenly out of nowhere getting pushed down. But yeah.
Yeah.
This person is asleep for a minute.
Dick.
I'm gonna look around real quick, see if anyone was paying attention to.
Yeah, there's a few people
all
watching.
that.
I cross my arms. I'm like all puffy.
You see someone walking past like, well, he pushed you first, so I don't see the problem.
That's what That's what I'm saying.
Maybe I said something wrong.
You didn't mean it, though. Fucking...
I think we should just head dockwards and, like, then ask somebody else. And maybe I should ask.
Maybe. I think that would probably be the smartest. But this guy looks like a dock worker.
Yeah.
The guy that we got into a tussle with. I'll write him up so he's not like face planted in the dirt.
He's kind of at that moment like the face down, the butt up in the air, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm going to just like grab Solace, lean down and grab Solace by the shoulders, and be like, "You need to take a deep breath."
Huh? Why? What?
Okay. I've never seen you so angry. You've had good news. I know that you want to punch somebody, but you need to be careful. And picking a fight randomly on the street...
I didn't pick any fights.
Choices have been made.
That's fair.
Okay, so just some deep breath. Breathe with me. Ready?
Yep.
Guys still doing this in front of the body? You're walking and breathing.
We're walking and breathing. I don't know.
Walk and breathe.
Okay, let's just not be reckless, okay? I am fully behind you being able to punch somebody, but let's not, or kick them in the dick, but let's not be reckless.
Yeah.
For what it's worth,
Sorry.
I appreciate what you did, Solace. And I would have done the same.
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't fight your battles for you. I just got mad.
Oh, I was pretty pissed off too, but I'm not. We've got things to worry about, and I feel like we already have eyes on us.
Yeah.
So I'm worried. But if we were in a totally different town, we didn't have names for ourselves, I would have let you have your way with that guy.
Thank you. That makes me feel better. Yeah. Okay, where the hell are we going?
All right, you guys make your way towards the docks. And yeah, I'll say, Geema, you can make a charisma check to see if you can have a better luck than Hikari did on finding the way.
Yeah, and I literally am just gonna go full Fine's Fin Tavern, just if you could. That'd be great. Wait, what is it? Charisma?
This is a charisma check. So plus
19.
19.
Okay.
Yeah. You eventually get to like someone that doesn't look like the most savory of type. They're like shady as shady can be, kind of just hanging out, hood up. It is raining, so it's not super inconspicuous, but just kind of hanging about. This is like someone that would be standing under a no loitering sign, and you're like, ooh. And you kind of go up and ask, and they're like, Vinsvin, that way. And they kind of just nod and direct you with a head nod really well towards the tavern, which is on the outskirts of town. Not at the outskirts. It's within the town, but right by the edge. And you guys are free to make your way there.
Yeah.
Yes. And
yep.
And I'll pray.
And as we get closer and closer, I'm gonna do the Hikari scan of the horizon, alleyways.
Yeah, Hikari starts owling about. Make a perception check.
Before we go in, who wants the necklace?
Oof. Yeah, I would say you probably would have decided this beforehand because you would need to have attuned.
Yeah, I just give it to Hikari.
Okay.
You don't have the watch yet. Attune to it now.
I'll say in the time it took you to get to this point, you would have attuned to it already.
And then I rolled a 16 for perception.
16 perception. You can see it's a bit hard with like how much rain's coming in. It doesn't look like there's like anything nefarious happening. You do eventually like 16. It is kind of like right on the water's edge. You are essentially walking along the dock, and the dock eventually gives way to beach, and there's a few shacks along the beach. And that kind of a few like little boat sheds and that sort of thing. And up in the distance, you can see almost standing a little bit by itself. It's on its own side of the street, with a few little houses surrounding it. What appears to be a tavern up ahead. But you don't really see anyone about. Again, it's raining. It's a bit of a miserable night as it's coming on. But you do see lights up ahead of the tavern, but no one else really around. No one in any of the buildings around. Yeah.
Creepy.
All right. Put up.
Yeah. Bucket full of water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Well.
All right, let's
Should we
go.
go in?
Let's go talk to Grosman.
Excellent. You guys begin to make your way towards the Fiend's Fin Tavern here in Port Damali. And I think we're going to end there, actually, before we jump fully into what awaits you guys here inside the Fiend's Fin Tavern. Because it's exciting. I like to think it's going to be exciting. So we're going to...
I got to punch somebody, so I'm good.
Yeah, we got some combat in this episode. Yeah. You can't say this was a no-combat episode. Excellent. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. That was a lot of fun. I so enjoy when you guys roleplay, because it's one, I can kind of just sit back and research how to build a ship, and also I can just kind of like, watch you guys roleplay, and it's great. I love how you guys get into it so well.
This is like my first
in
chance.
in our 2.5 hour session. To further the narrative, we went from our home to the tavern.
Place.
That is what we accomplished today.
And the DM loves it, because it means next session's planned. Like, it's
We got some Solace backstory. That was neat.
Yeah, we got some really good backstory beats. You guys have some cool items.
In all the games I've played before, which isn't very many because I mostly DM, I've never gotten to like actually do any backstory exploration, so I'm very happy.
Cool. I love it.
You guys.
For fun, I'd say, Hikari, would you have spent any time with the item that you nicked, or are you going to save that for later?
I'll save it.
Okay.
I'll save it.
Cool. Excellent. So, yes, thank you so much for joining us, for watching live, or for watching on YouTube, or listening on Spotify, or Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts, or wherever you get this amazing content from. We really appreciate it. Please do check out our socials, join our Discord, and follow us on our personal socials too, because we're pretty active when it comes to TTRPGs and D&D and all that fun stuff. You'll also find when our next session is on our social, so we'll post on there when we are going live. But apart from that, that's all I have to say. Sad no one bought the Robe of Serpents, but that's okay. It's still there for another time.
I wanted it. I did, but we need healing stuff.
It's fair. That's very fair. Excellent. Yeah, so check it all out. I don't know what that sentence means. Thank you anyway. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Alana.
Yeah.